Hi, it's 6:45 in the morning and I'm just about to get on my bike to head to work. I'm Chloe Worger and I'm going to take you through a day in my life working as a physiotherapist at the Royal Brompton Hospital. Let's go! This is our office that we share with the dietitians. The first 30 minutes of my day is always checking through all the computer to see what patients are in, what new patients have come in and what patients we actually need to see today. So I'm going to go do that. I've worked at the Royal Brompton Hospital for 6 years and I've never worked in such an amazing place and with such a supportive group of people. I've always loved respiratory care and when I had the chance to work at the Royal Brompton, I jumped at it. During that time, I rotated around different areas and I knew as soon as I came to paediatrics that this was the place for me. I love working with children, even the naughty ones. I love the energy that they bring, the impact that they have on everyone around them, and I also love how fun you can make physio and how much you can trick children into doing what you like with a good game and some animal noises. So this is Rcs Clinic. I'll see about 10 patients this afternoon. They'll also see a dietitian, they'll see a pharmacist, a CF nurse and a doctor. What I'll do is I'll hopefully get a sputum sample from them. I'll also go through their regime of nebulizers, inhalers and things that they do to help clear their chest of mucus. If there's anything I can help to optimise that regime, then we'll do that then. This is the Pediatric intensive care unit. We have a number of bays and cubicles that we see patients in. The patients that come here are quite poorly. Most of them have either a heart problem or a lung problem. And what we do here is we help to clear their mucus by doing a variety of different techniques. It usually involves manipulating their ventilation and popping a little tube into their mouth and nose so that we clear any mucus that's sitting there, so then they can breathe better. So this is Arabella. She's one of our 5-year-old patients. She's got a history of bronchiectasis, which is where some of the airways in your lungs get a little bit baggy and so they keep some secretions in them. So we have to help shift that mucus. 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, have a stop there. So we'll look at the child and we'll decide what kind of airway clearance device or breathing exercises they need according to what's going on inside their airways. And for our children here, it can be totally different from person to person, even if they've got the same disease, because what goes on inside the lungs is never exactly the same. So every time we see a child, we'll look at a number of factors. We'll listen to their chest, we'll have a feel of their chest, we'll listen to what they sound like when they cough, we'll look at x-rays, we'll look at blood results, and we'll kind of go from there. Exercise is another thing that we strongly encourage before doing any airway clearance. And we do that with our children on the ward here, and we advise that for any children at home. Exercise is so good for the lungs. If you imagine what exercise does, it basically exercises the lungs. When you're exercising, you take nice deep breaths. That breath, that air, can then get into all the parts of your lungs. It can move the mucus around, so then it's a lot easier to shift up to your mouth and then to clear by either coughing and spitting it out into a pot or by swallowing it. So we try and do that before all our sessions on the ward if possible, and we advise people to do that at home depending on how that fits into their routine.
Yeah.
Oh, you're hot?
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm ready.
Right, let's huff, big huff.
A big cow.
Yes.
Red.
Puff them away. Yeah, I like it. And again. Yes, big cough.
Big cow.
Yeah, do it. Excellent. Well done. Okay, you're actually finished.
Finished.
Yeah, little high five.
Yeah.
High five. Yeah, high five. Yeah. My favourite part of the job is seeing immediately the impact that you have on children's lungs by completing airway clearance and physiotherapy. The ability for them to be able to take a deep breath and their ability to exercise and enjoy life.